I fire inspect your building, you've seen me in there
Yeah,
numerous times, and
Yeah, right,
I don't want it like in one of the garage bays, and then all of a sudden it's gonna go through the entire building.
gotcha,
Then we'd require you to have fire extinguishers inside the tent for the employees,
okay,
you know, just like your building, you know, same type of deal.
sure,
Get some 10-pounders or bigger,
okay,
you know, 5-pound ain't gonna do you much good, but. So I'd require a minimum of a 10-pound extinguisher
okay,
out there, and then make sure it's someone that knows how to use it. Yeah, signage of no smoking,
okay,
you know, you can just buy the ones that,
I got the duplicate of the Fond du Lac, and we usually have two extinguishers
Yep.
labeled.
yeah,
yeah, Mike, this is Pete Frank, he owns Family Fireworks.
Yeah,
He's been doing this for about 9 years over in the Fox Valley.
yeah, so it'll be a lot of the same
yeah, it's
stuff.
all the same, every location's the same.
No sampling.
Yeah, no shooting off, like showing, demonstrating, cause
Okay,
I would imagine a lot of what
Not
you
by the
sell
tents.
is
Yeah.
not gonna be
You
legal
don't wanna do
for
it by the
Wisconsin.
tenants.
Yeah,
Right, exactly. Yep, no.
displays, there's a whole different permit that Saratoga has, so.
No displays.
So I'm okay with it as long as you don't store them in the building.
okay,
Have your extinguishers, your no smoking signs, make sure you don't have 10-year-olds running
right,
it that don't know how to use the
right,
extinguisher.
right, no, we'll use discretion that way, you know, I've been there for a long time, I
Yeah.
don't, you know,
I don't wanna see anything happen to the building.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And you have a trailer that could be stored in?
I've got one that I own, but I mean, yeah, once we figure out,
I have extra trailers as well, and if
Right.
we do run out of room, I just bring in a container.
Would it, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
would this fall
that'd
under
be a
something that we could do a
seal.
temporary container?
Yeah.
You can
Body-
do, yeah, you can get a temporary container, I think there, is there a permit? Yeah, there's a permit that goes with it, but I don't
Okay.
think there's a charge.
They supply, if he gets it from, you own your own container?
no.
No, you can get
I
one
don't.
from
No, I'm saying
StoreCorps.
some of my other locations, like, but usually they're more remote areas, and the container's more, well, for fire, but more for theft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because they got 4 padlocks.
Well, that's what I was thinking
But
about
him being
trailer.
up here with cameras,
So if I
Back a
talk
trailer
to like,
toward it, you know.
Ramsden,
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't remember his place, but
Storecor?
Stokor, yeah,
Yep,
you
he
got
does
one of
the permit
those,
for you.
is that,
Yeah.
yeah, that's, that
To
would
be
work
honest,
for
I think that'd probably be the
He doesn't
safest option
anymore.
for fire, wouldn't it?
yeah,
He doesn't anymore.
yeah.
He doesn't?
No.
But do you guys allow us? I thought you didn't allow.
We
those.
have
We
a
do.
permit for temporary
Okay.
use now,
Okay.
so.
Up to 90
I think that would
days.
fall under, and I think that'd be the safest option.
Yeah, that'd be the safest, security-wise and fire-wise.
yeah.
Okay,
We used to do that, but now there's.
So I think,
so can you grant me a permit for that at this point, at this meeting?
Sure, it's right up on the wall.
Yeah.
It's right up on the wall. It says storage containers, top left, I
Okay.
believe.
yep,
Okay.
that doesn't even have to come in front of the board to be
Nope.
approved, does it?
No, it's just a 90-day,
Oh, I see, okay,
It'll be
gotcha,
done in 2 weeks.
no, and
Yeah.
we write it on a
Government's too
calendar, and then
short.
at the end of the
Yeah.
90 days, we call you up, and if you don't,
Gotcha.
have it gone, we cut off fingers and toes and
okay, okay,
take them in trade.
But no, I think that'd probably be the safest option, and theft-wise probably be,
okay,
Yeah, that's why I do it.
I know
Yeah.
there's a high theft rate of that stuff. That's-
sure, yeah.
That whole intersection's covered pretty well, like you said,
Well,
with cameras.
Yeah, between cameras, lights, yeah, me, Brandon, Aaron, the store, we all got cameras,
Yeah.
so yeah,
We've used numerous times, we've got footage for
sure,
car accidents
Well,
right there, we
and
can see everything really.
Kitty corner from you, that lot is for sale, and she may entertain, you know, just having a storage container there, you might be able to.
yeah,
rent
no,
it
I've
for
got
a
room
while.
on my property, that's not a problem,
You're
yeah.
not gonna wanna walk.
Then it's trying to haul everything through it.
Yeah.
Sure, I
Every
know,
night.
but I
Yeah,
mean,
put
if you
everything
need
on
more
itself,
space.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I know
I've got,
that's a-
I've got space for that, that's not.
Where are you planning to put the tent?
Pretty much right on the corner, it's a 20 by 30 tent, kind of rectangle, 20 by 40. You know, there's a big street pole right there, figure that big light pole is about halfway in between, you know, the center point of the tent,
So
basically.
you're
More
talking
base-
Mill Avenue and 13?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
corner?
kind of kitty corner this way,
Make
pretty
sure you're
much.
making the setback.
As
Kick
visible
back
as
a little bit,
possible.
because we gotta use the posts
Right.
first.
But not on the branching iron side, you're talking.
No, nowhere near Brandon,
Yeah,
no.
so as far as where that's set up, make sure you're checking in, make sure we got the setbacks and we got line of
Okay.
sight around that corner, cause
DOT
that's,
will have a setback there.
Yeah.
Sure.
It'll be
Yeah.
set-
But I mean, as
it's
long
gotta
as
be
I've been-
set back no matter what for the posts to hold the tent up.
As long as I've been parking cars there all this time, that should meet that criteria,
Right.
correct? I
well,
mean-
the tent's a lot taller, it can block a lot more view though.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
So-
gonna be the issue.
Okay.
Your line of sight there and your, so we just, what we just showed, there's a vision
Vision
triangle
triangle.
Okay,
that you gotta maintain, and that's already a busy intersection that has
Sure.
had accidents in the past,
sure.
so it,
How far you want it back?
Well, there-
10,
there's-
15 feet?
I don't know what that law would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It'll
don't know
be
either.
kicked back enough where the visibility's fine, plus
You could call
we
Will
won't
County
use the
DOT.
walls on the tent, and I use commercially, they're not just little easy ups, you know, they're
Yeah.
nice, heavy grade
Just-
tents. So, when the walls are down, I think
Do I have-
I think it's almost
You could
8 to
ask
9
Brian.
feet
Yeah,
tall, I mean, it's up there.
I'm trying to. see
Yeah, we'll
maybe
make sure, I'll pull
Yeah,
it back.
just call
so-
Will County DOT, they'll tell you
Okay,
what your setbacks are.
okay.
They're pretty
Yeah, that would be state there, that would be the Wisconsin.
Wisconsin DOT?
Is it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're the
My,
ones,
my tent guys that do it, I'm sure they probably know the
Yeah,
walls,
I'm
too, 'cause that's what they do for a living.
And it's just a good thing we got stoplights there, I mean,
Absolutely.
so, okay,
We'll be sure to tell them to have the visibility factor.
okay.
Then we'll come fire inspect it too when you're up and running, just like you do
Okay.
your business.
What are your
Okay.
dates? I'm sorry, what are your dates?
We'll be opening June 21st and ending July 7th.
Okay, you got that, Mike?
Yeah.
The tent will probably be up prior, but it will not be open for operation until the 21st.
Sounds good?
I'll just show up when they're running someday to make sure they're
Signage.
following the rules.
Okay.
I don't do it prior, just like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just show up.
You want a display, you
absolutely.
want a display of your permit, fire extinguishers with signs where they're located, no
Yeah.
smoking signs.
with that storage container, do you wanna see that a certain distance from the building? Or
Oh, the-
Excuse, I was talking.
with that
first.
storage container, do you wanna see that a certain distance from the building?
Fond du Lac requires usually
Yeah.
about 25
I was gonna
feet
say
at least.
probably 25.
That's what I was
feet.
thinking, that
But we'll
25
probably be
feet.
a little farther away than.
Well, that's fine, just,
Yeah.
he's gonna
25
be there,
feet would-
you got a problem,
Sure,
he's
no,
the
I
one that's gonna be
understand.
right
Yep.
there.
25 feet would be sufficient.
Okay.
If you don't like it, you hook a chain around your fire truck.
Yeah, we'll pull it right over.
Across his fast.
We have done things like that already.
Does that container need to have a placard on it for Class A fireworks or Class B fireworks or anything like that?
Depends on how much you have in there, cause it'd be just like
Well,
when you travel with
If
your
it's
enclosed
one
trailer.
kid, yeah.
Well, as
Well,
long
when
as it's
it's
not moving
there-
down the road, usually placards are not required on something.
Yeah, no, in the sitting storage. it
And
shouldn't
nothing,
be.
And to be honest,
You'll
some,
know what's in
even the
it.
dynamite that's stored in Saratoga is not placard.
No, they're
right,
not.
if it's
No,
moving
'cause
down the
it's-
road, you need to, but if
Right.
it's just stationary,
Right.
you shouldn't have to placard.
Yeah.
All right, so do we actually have a permit
Yes,
process?
oh, no, we do not. I just need a motion to say yes or no.
As long as we adhere to what we discussed, I'll make a motion to approve
Okay,
for the fireworks tent at 9631 State Highway 13 for Family Fireworks LLC.
okay, I have a motion by Chase to approve the family fireworks at 9631 State Highway 13 South, in a tent of 20 by 30 with. the-
20 by 40, 20 by 40,
20
I'm
by
sorry.
Sure, I got,
40,
I just
I'm
wanna
sorry.
put it, just in case the tent place is out, it's either gonna be a 20 by 40 or a 30 by 30. Those are like the two options, if one's
Okay.
sold out, that's the only one I get.
Okay,
Can
in
we
a-
just put a tent no more than 1,000 square feet?
Yeah,
There you go.
that
yeah.
works.
okay, in a tent,
Good
no,
idea.
no more than 1,000 square feet. Fireworks just be stored in a storage unit when not in business. To be, have a fire extinguisher, at least a 10-pound for every employee, and no demonstrations during the
You can
sales.
take out the for every employee.
Yeah, just one 10-pounder is all we require.
One 10-pound.
Minimum of one, but
Yeah,
I
we'll
prefer
have,
two.
we'll have.
Sure.
Okay, got it?
And also requirement of the permit for the
Yep.
storage.
I just
container.
wanna add one more thing too, once everything's done and you do have your permit made, I will supply you guys with insurance as well, and I'll have the town of Saratoga listed on it, cause I do that for all my sites, so the location and the town will be on the insurance form, which you'll get before we open.
Okay,
And then I
That's
don't know if you do have a permit fee or not,
I
I'll
still
supply the
think
check.
this is a permit
No.
that we have.
no,
So I'll get you guys that insurance once I have it all locked in.
did you give him the storage container? Okay. So I have a motion by Chase, do I have a second?
I'll second.
And I have a second by Josh, all those in favor,
Aye.
those against? Okay, good luck.
All right, thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Okay, review the employee handbook
Give a folder of
update.
paperwork. Cell phone, the best way to do it.
Perfect, thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay,
Take care, guys.
the handbook was updated after, the T-shirts were purchased and the employees had discussion with some of the supervisors, so, I believe it's
The
in,
changes are all in red.
in red.
Yes.
Lorelei, can I interrupt you quick?
Yes, sir,
You guys have anything else for me, or can I
No,
go back
sir.
on vacation?
you can go back on vacation, have your s'mores and enjoy life.
Okay.
Thanks for
Thank-
coming, guys.
And take your wife out to supper.
I'm going to right now.
Thank you, Mike. All right, so has everybody had a chance to look this over, and do you have any discussion?
Just wanna make sure that,
It did go to, Nick,
okay, Nick did, and did,
yes.
has any of this been run by Caston?
Yes, I did, I went through the whole thing with Cassidy, yes.
Okay. I think everything we wanted to change was here, so,
The only thing that I can tell you that, the clothing is what I would like you to look at because, Douglas, so what it says is Town of Saratoga will provide up to 5 Class 2 or better high visibility T-shirts per year to be maintained by the employee. High visibility clothing must be worn at all times while working on the road or within the roads right away.
Proper working order. I guess that says high visibility. If it gets worn out, you need to change it.
Yeah.
I know
And-
when I went and looked at the jackets over there, they're pretty rough.
Yeah, and I told Caston that part of this is the jackets are not supplied by the, company, but if they do need jackets, please let us know, and we would entertain.
It would be the same as buying a vest, you're
Right.
just buying a jacket.
Right, right, so, I did have that discussion with him. But
Pretty
this,
important to wear them.
I agree. Man, yeah, I agree. All right. Everybody had a chance to read it? I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the changes to the town employee handbook.
I have a motion by Chase. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
I have a second by Carl. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. All right. What else we got here?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Have a good night.
Okay, thank you, Douglas.
Yep, bye-bye.
Approval of the previous minutes.
Hold on, yep, the signed ordinance revision.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we just did that, and here it was the employee handbook.
That was the next time.
Oh my gosh. All right, so, we're amending the sign ordinance because, in the sign ordinance, it says that the building inspector is the one who issues the sign permit. And, as you know, Josh is the building inspector, and he does 1 and 2 family homes only. So that kind of fell through the cracks, so the verbiage I put in there is the applicant shall submit to the town board or its designee. And in saying that, that'll go on for perpetuity. So whoever the town board decides to,
Put in charge.
put in charge, it can be put in charge. So,
So really not changing a whole lot except who,
just the verbiage to who does it.
Town board ordinance designee.
I would suggest that Brian's name be added, even though it's gonna be blank if he's not signing it. It should probably be on there.
I think it was, maybe it just went to the next page, I'm sorry.
That's
I
okay.
probably ran out of room. Yeah,
Even handwritten, at least it should be.
So we don't have an ordinance number on this?
It will be ordinance 5/15/24A.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve ordinance number 5/15/24A for the amendment to the sign ordinance.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Chase and a second by Josh to amend the sign ordinance to designate the town board or its designee to issue the permit. All those in favor? Those against? Motion passes. Okay. Now let's approve the previous minutes.
Alright. Make a motion to approve the minutes of the Thursday, April 25th meeting,
For the informational meeting?
for the
Chief?
informational meeting, yes.
I'll second that.
Okay, I have a motion by Chase and a second by Josh to approve the minutes of the informational meeting. The meeting that was facilitated by the local and surrounding government officials to talk in regards to solar installations and battery storage. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Okay, now we have the minutes of the same evening for, oh,
No,
I'm sorry, for a different meeting.
Make a motion to approve the regular town board meeting minutes from May 1st, 2024.
I have a motion by Chase
I'll second that.
and a second by Carl to approve the meeting minutes of Wednesday, May 1st, 2024 for the Saratoga Town Board. All those in favor?
Alright,
Those against? Okay, motion passes. Okay, now let's pay the bills.
I'll make a motion to pay bills.
Have a second that?
Oh, wait. Have a motion.
Look through this all already.
No, there was a bill I wanted to bring to your attention. The, where was it? Compass Minerals. That's the one that, for the, high-capacity well testing, correct?
Nope, that's like the salt,
Yeah,
sand
that's gonna be
type
salt.
stuff.
So what is this?
Salt sand for.
Road salt.
Winter salt.
That's a winter salt?
Yep, road salt.
Okay. Dogs for 23-23, is that, for, Humane Society?
Be the 23-23?
Yeah.
No, that's for the Wood County Clerk. That's the money that I collect for dog licenses.
Oh, that's,
They send us they do, I have to send them a report, and then they generate an invoice that we have to pay the county,
okay,
okay? And then out of that, actually 50 cents will come back to the dog lister. And then I'm assuming the other money is like paying for the tags, because
Oh.
they supply us with our tags.
okay. Wow. It really gets piecemeal, don't it?
Mhm.
Okay. Was Savirsky's, was that for the repair of the,
Track,
um,
is that the tractor or?
Saversky's gonna be it's gonna be the loader, right?
I'm trying to think off the head. It would have been some equipment repairs or
Yeah, I
parts.
remember
don't
we called them
remember
out to look
offhand.
at it, and we thought something was broke, but it turned out to be something that our guys could repair, so it really wasn't.
What was it? Oh, hydraulic lines. I think there was a hydraulic leak.
There was some hydraulic stuff on something.
I think there was a hydraulic leak and they called them out there and then it was fixed outside.
Great. Stanford Rosenbaum,
That's Larry.
Larry Penfield.
okay, and then that gets billed back to a line.
That would, yep. Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
Which I already billed.
thank you.
Well, you gave me the info.
Oh, so
Right
you
on
built
top
that
of
a long
stuff.
time ago.
Okay. All right, I have a motion by Josh and a second by
Chase.
Chase to pay bills. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those against? Okay, motion passes. Items for future meetings.
Lorelei, possibly the retirement that could include the disability?
Okay,
I'd like to see us,
wait, let me write this down, please. I'm sorry. I'd like to get that on the June agenda. And insurance, right?
Yeah, yeah. And hopefully we can
Is
have,
that-
I can have all the information you need before.
does that get us into health insurance too?
Yes, we gotta,
Yeah, because currently they're under the impression that because there's only one person collecting the insurance, he will lose, they will kick him out January 1st.
Right, but that state retirement has health insurance too?
No, well, technically it is all through the state stuff, but not in the same lump. The state retirement that I'm talking about is currently you give the employees X amount of dollars. This one is a 6.9% that the town puts in, and the employee has to match it also, but it comes with disability paid for right now. For the last 10 years, anyone that was on that automatically has disability through the state. So, and we're having a hard time finding disability insurance for the crew.
all right, so I'll put that on for the June meeting,
Thank you.
no problem. Anybody else have anything?
Yeah, I'd like to see, or at least have a discussion about simplifying our ordinances on our website. We've got multiple versions that are all next to each other, certain things, and maybe we can separate those out to be current ordinances and past ordinances or something, so that,
The old one should be off.
Well, I know that sign one is kind of, we can take a look at that tomorrow on the website. How it's got sign ordinance, and it's got this revision, and then it's got that revision.
Oh,
and-
I thought we took them all off, except for the last. Okay, we'll look at that. That's a good idea, Chase, good idea.
this gets complicated when you're looking at. several different versions.
Yes, we only need the old ordinances in our books, so we have history. We don't need the history on the website, because if they want the history, they can actually come in and get it. I think everybody's more interested in what's current, yeah. One thing I would like to address is, the signage. Has anybody noticed, it seems like there's more billboards than there were before? Or is it just me?
I thought there was some signs that got put up that.
That's what I thought.
I don't
Country,
remember.
Country Sports put up one in the spare lot.
Yeah,
So
that one,
4 posts.
they said it's temporary.
Okay, well, it looks pretty
I know,
permanent to me.
but I did talk to them last week and they said it was temporary.
During the planning commission, you also called it temporary.
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
It
they
doesn't look
said-
temporary to me.
Right.
I agree, but, yeah.
Maybe it's temporary until they get a permit.
How many signs is a business supposed to have? Only
One.
one, correct?
Correct.
And actually, Country Sports does have 2.
Okay.
Because I remember when we were at Greenways, we had to take one down, when
Yeah.
I were working there, we had to take that one off the post.
Country sports,
No, at Greenways, we were,
okay. But you said
that's
country,
a long time ago, but.
you said country sports has?
Yeah, Country Sports, I believe, has, well, now 3 signs, because they got that one at the spare lot.
Okay, I will check that out.
I'll double check tomorrow when I go past.
But I think I'm gonna take a day and just drive around and note the signs, because we do have a record somewhere of all the signs that are in town.
Even the state signs?
Yes, especially the state signs, the billboard signs, I know we do, because I remember Tom Grego had them all listed by address and size and everything.
When the billboards get decapitated. is
They're
there
done.
Is there some sort of an ordinance to either repair or remove them in a
Yeah,
timely manner?
in our sign ordinance, it says that they have to
They
be,
can be reconstructed to the original size though.
yes,
Without permit?
You basically, like if it gets demolished, you can rebuild it to the same size.
In a timely manner, or?
no, Oh, we
is
put
there
something in
anything-
there, Josh, I thought it was more than 50%. If it was more than 50% dilapidated, it was gone. Because we're trying to get rid of all the billboards. I'll have to
Yeah,
look,
I don't remember, I do recall
yeah,
talking about percentage of the sign.
okay.
Because one sign got hit, and they rebuilt it like 3 times the size. And we went and said, you can't do that.
Okay,
And then, we didn't do anything new, it was still the same post, but you could see the brand new
Okay.
posts that were,
oh,
8 feet wider
you
than
know,
the
I
last
do
one.
remember this,
yeah.
yeah,
I
okay.
drive by the sign every day going, yeah, it's still not smaller.
I'll take a look, I'll take a look. Anybody else have anything?
We've got alcohol beverage license renewals that'll be on there. And then it'll be a year that Lori has been in the hall.
Oh,
So
yeah.
just to review the contract again, and so she's aware that that will be on the agenda as well, just because it's that year time frame.
It did. It's hard to believe that we've been here a year already, over a year.
And then you had that one extension request.
Yes, we have we have a gentleman that, got a permit to temporarily live in a mobile home, and it's been 4 years, and he had a 1-year permit. So he wants to come back and talk to the board next meeting, so he'll be on there.
Okay.
We have anything else? Anybody else? Oh, let's see what's going on up here.
Some of these CSMs, now, if it's 5 acres or more, do we even see it?
No,
Okay.
County approves them.
Okay,
We only get the little babies.
okay.
But that's something we gotta discuss too, because some of those, are getting approved and they're landlocked.
Yeah.
We have
They're
to,
getting approved by the county.
yeah, and they're landlocked.
It's 5 acres or more, that's pretty much straight through.
And the funny thing is, the state statute says if they're landlocked, they have a right to access that property, whether it be through someone else's property,
State statute says that?
yeah.
Well, then,
So what's the problem on
Well, they
the
have,
Bepler then?
they have the right,
Orchestra Road.
they have the right to do it, but when they go through someone else's property, that property owner also has the right to charge whatever he wants.
Like a toll booth.
Well, no. Oh, I
It
guess.
also doesn't necessarily say what type of
And
access,
it,
so it
and it
doesn't mean
doesn't
you can.
say which property owner.
I could see my brother-in-law standing out here with his,
Well,
Rick, can you see Rick doing that?
I could see a full-blown toll booth on you.
Okay, all right. Set the date for the next meeting. Oh, is there anything else to go on here? Anybody? Okay, next meeting is June 17th,
19th.
June 19th.
19th is a Wednesday.
All right. All right, and then,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Also,
all right, a motion by Chase, a second by Josh, adjourn, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those against? Okay, adjourn.